In this video, we're breaking Onomat Ryzeal once again using a new one-card combo utilizing Onomatokage and Ouroboros for a triple hand rip. We also have a Draco feature setup and a 5 material detonator in the process. Let me show you guys how the one-card combo is done, the deck list I'm using, and also let me explain why this meta deck is the most slept on in the format. It just got a top 4 at YCS Anaheim, so clearly there is potential. Make sure to watch my other Onomat Ryzeal decks as well. We've got different variations. We've even got a Doomsday version, which is insane. We're on our road to 5,000 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe and share this video if you liked it. Comment down below what you want to see next on the channel, and I'll see you guys there. Let's start off strong. This card is important because it sends as cost, which means it's a free special from deck, sets up glove in the graveyard, but also with Kage is also a special from hand or grave, so you could send that instead of glove, which makes for just a really consistent rank 4 engine. When detached, it will search for a Zubaba monster, which is Gaga Coat, and Coat is really important as well because he kind of mashes everything together. You get special when you have a Zubaba or Gaga on the field. You can special a Dodo or Gogo in the graveyard. Goblin will special a Gogo monster from anywhere, which is great because then those one-offs that you hard draw, you can maybe discard for Pyra and then special from grave. But also all the Gogo monsters tend to have special from grave effects anyway, so I kind of like that, and again just makes for one of the best rank 4 decks that can play through any disruption, and I'm always going to be saying that because that is honestly how this deck plays. Well, actually 2 Gaga Code, guys, my bad. And then here come all the one-offs, which might seem like breaks, but no way are they breaks. These cards are so viral for the deck. We've got 1 Zubaba Knight, 1 Onomatokage. Baba Knight will actually destroy a monster in the field, or it will search and then copy the level of the monster is searching. Again, because of the name effect of Kage and Onomatopoeia, you can actually search them and copy the level, and I think that's pretty good. We have 1 glove. Glove is still super important. This card can obviously special from hand. It usually specials the Zubaba Knight from hand just for 5 level 4 monsters in the field super quickly. 1 Gigas. I might be the only guy who's playing Gigas, but if you've been following the channel and you're playing this deck, I'd love to know, have you played Gigas? What do you think? And then 1 Ganbara Knight. So similar to the new guys, when detached will search for a Gogo monster. Ganbara Knight basically is the end of the combo, giving you recursion for the next turn, and you search for Goblinberg, and can reveal a Gaga extra deck monster, special himself, and a Gaga monster from the hand. So yeah, this is the really vital search you want to get with Pyra sometimes, in case they disrupt you. Maybe something you run at 2 if you're getting disrupted too much. So we're actually still playing Astrotopia, and you'll see later in the combo we can trigger the 3rd Ouroboros search because it goes grave when attached under the Twins Eclipse. But also it's the second way to get the Omni Negate. If you don't hard draw, pick up or Pyra, you have to go for that first so you don't get a chance to search the Unbreakable Barrier, which is a second attachment for the detonator. And then just to quickly cover as well, we've got the Unbreakable Barrier. Like I said, this is an Omni Negate if you control an Exceed monster, and then we've got 3 Onomata Pyra and 2 Onomata Pickup as well. So that is a 21 card engine. I really like the ratios in this deck, so I'm not entirely sure I would be happy changing anything. And remember guys, Onomatopoeia can special every name from the hand, so even he alone is a threat for like an Imperm or a Velar, because if you resolve that, it's kind of like pendulum summoning. So yeah, let's move on to the Ryzeal engine and we'll go to the non-engine. So this is my Ryzeal engine, guys. We're only running 1 of each of them because the star of the show is the Onomat deck, and the Ryzeals are a great support engine. Detonator, until he's banned, he will be played. He's just that strong. Star Ryzeal again helps us set the cross. I would like to try a 2nd Ice Ryzeal as a normal summon, but Goblin is just a much better normal summon for the deck. Just have to keep in mind guys, there are some locks in this deck, and I don't even use X Ryzeal in my combo. Okay guys, and time for everyone's favorite part, which is the non-engine. 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Mulchami Forlos. We've got 3 Drawn Lockbird, 3 Nibiru, Call by the Grave, Cross Out, and triple Tactics Talents. What I love about Onomat is you can play as much non-engine as you want and still have a good time because how efficient the rank 4s are. If you Imperm Gaga Girl, the Goblin will still search Dodo Warrior. It's a hard deck to hand trap, and people don't always know what to hit, and even if you do hit the right thing, they're still plussing off of it. So it's completely up to you guys, but this is what I'm running, and because of the amount of quote-unquote bricks in the deck, you probably want to run more than 40 cards, but outside of that, I think the deck is pretty strong and it can handle this much non-engine. Let's go to the extra deck, guys. The most interesting part. I'm sure you guys want to see what we're running. Let's go. Okay guys, so time for the extra deck. This is my favorite part of the video. We're going to run 1 Futures Exo, 1 Draco Future, Utopic Future, 1 Gaga Gale, 1 Gaga Magician for the Onomat line. We've got the, I want to call it Ryzeal line, Banshee, Dual Drive, Detonator, but you can't go without saying obviously Ouroboros is the secret boss monster of the deck because it can do a double, triple hand rip, just playing casually, going first, going second.
Wait, Wait, what did you say?
A detonator with 1 or 2 protections is enough to win a game. Top that off with a hand rip and I don't think anyone's winning. Moving on, we've got Eclipse Twins to help with the hand loop, but also it's a great OTK option which can be paired with Dogares as well. If you do plug in, attach the node under the Ouroboros, and then if you special the node from graveyard, that's your detonator setup. And then to round it off, 1 Exoton, 1 Baguska, 1 Aggregator and 1 Zeus as well. Alright guys, so that was the extra deck. Let's move on to the 1 card combo with Goblinberg. Again, that card has like 50 combos. I'm going to show you one that has a triple hand rip, a Draco Future before we extend, Omni Negate Counter Trap, which sets up another material for detonator, a detonator with 3 materials across, all with 1 card, a draw 1 and a Goblinberg recursion. Alright guys, in this portion of the video we're going to be doing a 1 card combo using Go-Go Goblinberg. Talked about the deck profile, let me show you guys what the new combo is, and Onomatokage does help, but also I've learned how to do the combo without losing to the XT Ryzeal lock and getting locked out, still having a Nibiru proof board, but also having like an Omni Negate, a detonator with 3 to 4 materials.
This is too much power for one person.
That being said, guys, let's do the 1 card combo. Let me show you guys how crazy this card gets. Let's go. So normal summon Goblinberg, effect to special a Go-Go from anywhere, which is going to be the Gigas. We're still playing Gigas. If you summon a Go-Go monster, this will special from grave. We're going to overlay these 2 for the Gaga Girl. This card is pretty cool because the monster, it's exceeds summon under like a Draco Future or Future Zexal. You can attack twice that turn, which is obviously pretty strong. So we're going to detach the Goblinberg. We're going to search for the Onomat card, Onomat to pick up, because Goblinberg was detached for effect, which again, I've said in every one of my videos, I'll keep saying it. That's what makes this deck super broken. We get to search as well. So we're going to search for the Dodo Warrior. We're going to do something different here. We're not going straight for the Pyra. Because of Kage, we have more flexibility. We're going to do Warrior's effect. Senders cost the Glove, special summon. Because Warrior's on the field, Glove can special from the grave. We're going to exceed these 2 as well for the Infernal Flame Banshee. So Banshee is cool. Obviously, I'm surprised this card has been banned because of Protoss. I'm kind of contemplating keeping Banshee but taking out Ryzeal, or maybe parts of the Ryzeal package for Protoss, because this deck can easily summon Protoss and I think it's a really powerful card in this meta game. Banshee detach Dodo Warrior to search for the Ice Ryzeal. Warrior's effect will trigger when detached. We'll search for Kage, which counts as all the names, so it's really nice to get that search effect going. Next, we're going to go for the Onomat to pick up, Pyra's effect resolve. We're going to discard the Kage, search for 2 names, which is going to be Zubabanite and the Colt. Colt is my favorite card. I wish this card had a Starlight. And if you guys are wondering why there's 3 sales bands there, I'll show you guys that later on in the video.
Drum roll, please.
Because we have a Gaga name on the field, we'll special the Colt. Now that we've special Colt though, it's time guys. Let's go ahead and rank up these 2 for the Draco Future. We're going to get rid of the 2 materials, which is actually important as well. Go for the Utopic Future. This is where they could Nibiru, but we have some extenders in our hand. Remember, this is a 1 card combo, so you might have other Ryzeals as well. You could also just go for a Gaga Knight as well instead of Colt, and there was a line where I did that too, so you can still play that as well and obviously be safe against Nibiru. But this is the max ceiling combo. Let me show you guys what we can do. So we're going to summon Draco Future on top. Now we're Nibiru proof. We're going to do Cult's effect. We're going to special the Glove from the graveyard. Because the Go-Go was specialed, Gigas was special as well. I still do this, especially when I'm testing. I will kind of make a mental note of which Onomat name effects have not triggered. So I know Kage is really important, so I'm going to put this here to the side so I know to use its special effect. Glove is on the field, let's special the Zubaba Knight with Glove. And with Zubaba Knight, we're going to search as well, and wherever it draws, it's going to copy the level. So now this is a level 4 monster. We had pickup anyway, so it actually doesn't matter what monster we search. So the board is looking quite interesting, but let's keep going a bit more. We're going to use these 3 for the Ouroboros. We're going to go for the first Ouroboros now. And this is where the sales bands come in, because we're going to do a simple hand rip. Rip a card out of the opponent's hand, detaching for effect. So one of the sales bands has been hand ripped from the opponent. Zubaba Knight will trigger now, which is going to search us a Gaga monster, which is Gunbara Knight. Again, with Gaga Magician and the pure version, there's a lot of mismatch you can do, and you actually kind of end up with an even crazier end board because of Gaga Magician. Now that we've used Ouroboros, we don't actually care about it anymore. We're going to send the Ouroboros to grave, make some space on the field. We're going to summon the Kage because we have an Onomat name on field, and we're going to overlay all 3 of them. Then we're going to activate its effect now. We're going to go ahead and detach 2 materials. Let's detach the Flame Banshee from Draco Future, and now we're going to perform our 2 searches for the Ryzeal deck, which is Sword Ryzeal and the plugin. Okay guys, and next we want to go for a Allen version play to go for the Astrotopia for the Omni Negate. I'm going to do a Sword Ryzeal special summon, which is going to search us for a Light Pyro, which is Star Ryzeal. We're going to go ahead and activate Gunbaronite's effect. We're going to reveal the Gagaga Magician in the extra deck, so we can go ahead and special summon it and special a name from the hand. Now we don't have any Onomat names in the hand to special, but that's fine because this is already quite a good board. From here we want to go for the Allen version, so we're going to actually overlay all three of them for the Allen version. On summon, it's going to detach materials. You could even add in a fourth, search for an anti-spell fragrance, a destruction virus, pretty much any card that wins the game. So we're going to detach all three, and we're going to go ahead and search for the Astrotopia. And then because we detach the Gagaga Gunbaronite as effect, we can search for a Go-Go monster, just so we have another card when it goes back to our turn for another potential one card combo. Because we have an Exceed monster on the field, well, actually, let's first go for the plugin, guys. Plugin is pretty cool. It does skip your battle phase, keep that in mind. We're going to go for the Ouroboros. We're going to go ahead and attach Onomat Ryzeal from the main deck. And then from here, we're going to do one more Ouroboros rip. So we're going to detach the Onomat Ryzeal, do another hand rip. What the hell? For the opponent. So now we've got two. And next, we can overlay these two for a twin Eclipse. And then from here, it's pretty simple. We're going to summon the Astrotopia. We're going to also summon Star Ryzeal by detaching a material from the Eclipse Twins. Keep the materials on our other monsters alive, and then Star Ryzeal will trigger. We're going to go ahead and set the cross down, and then simply flip up the cross. Use Astrotopia's effect. We're going to detach, well, send this cost a face-up card on the field to grave. Search for the Omni Negate trap card, which is the one thing when I played this deck in a tournament I was missing out on. I've maximized the combo. So now we have the Omni Negate, and obviously because of Eclipse Twin going to the graveyard, we can go ahead and special summon one of the rank 4s. We're going to do Ouroboros, which is a soft once per turn, and it's as simple as detaching the Eclipse Twins, going for the third hand rip, guys. And that is just crazy to me. If you're playing against someone who's hand trapped you at least once, you can still pull off 2 to 3 hand rips, and this is the kind of board you can still end up on. We're not even finished. So next we're going to overlay these two. We're going to go for a Dugares. We're going to detach 2 materials. We're going to special summon any Ryzeal monster, but it's going to be Node. We're going to do Node's effect, send the Dugares to graveyard, special summon a Ryzeal monster, go for the Ryzeal Detonator. Detonator's effect triggers, which gives us the Twin Eclipse as material. And guys, that is our end board. The only thing we need to add left is doing a Ryzeal Cross shuffle for 2, draw 1. We're going to shuffle those to the deck and then draw a random card. We're going to set the Unbreakable Barrier. Oh my god. This is obviously very strong. Ryzeal Detonator with 3 pops. The counter trap can banish itself from grave, give another material to the Detonator. We've got a Monster Negate, a Steal, Protection by Battle and card effect. We've got a random Ouroboros staring down the opponent. We've got a dual drive with the attack modifying. We've got a cross with negate. We've got 4, 5 more cards in our hand. We've drawn a card as well. We've got recursion with Goblinberg. On the next turn, maybe dual drive negated and detach the Kage. So we've got recursion Kage. This is what you can accomplish with one Goblinberg. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out these other videos I've done on the channel. I've got Onomat videos as well. I've got really cool videos on White Forest and Visas coming back to the channel. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.